The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 is one of the greatest aviation mysteries of the 21st century. Despite extensive searches and investigations, the plane's fate remains largely unknown. Here's a comprehensive overview of the event, the search efforts, and the prevailing theories. Overview of Flight MH370 flight details, flight number, MH370 date, March 8, 2014 route, Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Malaysia, to Beijing Capital International Airport, China. Aircraft, Boeing 777-200ER passengers and crew, 239 people on board, 227 passengers, and 12 crew members, from 14 different countries. Disappearance, approximately 40 minutes after takeoff. While flying over the South China Sea, the aircraft's communications with air traffic control were lost. The plane disappeared from radar screens, and attempts to re-establish contact were unsuccessful. Military radar tracked the plane turning back across the Malaysian peninsula, then heading northwest up the Malacca Strait. The aircraft then deviated sharply to the south and flew for several hours, ultimately vanishing over the southern Indian Ocean. Search and investigation. Initial search efforts. The search for MH370 began immediately, focusing on the South China Sea. However, after military radar data showed the plane had turned westward, the search area was expanded to include the Indian Ocean. Over 26 countries were involved in search efforts, including Malaysia, China, Australia, the United States, and others. The operation became one of the largest and most expensive search efforts in aviation history, covering a vast area of ocean. Satellite data and analysis. The British satellite telecommunications company Inmarsat provided data that helped investigators deduce the plane's possible path. The aircraft's handshakes with an Inmarsat satellite suggested it continued flying for approximately 7 hours after its last contact. Using a technique called Doppler analysis, Inmarsat concluded that the plane likely ended its flight in the southern Indian Ocean, west of Australia. Oceanic search efforts. The primary search area was refined to a 120,000 square kilometer area of the southern Indian Ocean. Despite years of underwater searches using sonar equipment, remotely operated vehicles, and other advanced technologies, no confirmed wreckage was found within the search area. Subscribe to our channel and join a community of curious minds by hitting that subscribe button. Debris findings. In 2015 and 2016, debris believed to be from MH370 was discovered on beaches along the western Indian Ocean, including parts of a wing called a flaperon on Réunion Island. Other parts were later found on the shores of Mozambique, South Africa, Madagascar, and Mauritius. These findings confirmed that the aircraft had indeed crashed, but the main wreckage remained elusive. Theories and speculations. Several theories have been proposed to explain the disappearance of MH370. However, none have been conclusively proven. Pilot hijacking or suicide theory. Some investigators believe that Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah may have deliberately diverted the plane from its course and flown it into the southern Indian Ocean in a planned act of murder-suicide. Support. This theory is based on the abnormal flight path, deliberate turning off of communication systems, and evidence suggesting the aircraft may have been manually piloted for parts of the flight. Counterarguments. There is no conclusive evidence of a motive for suicide, and Zahari's family and friends have denied he had any such intention. Subscribe to our channel and join a community of curious minds by hitting that subscribe button. Mechanical failure or fire theory. A catastrophic event, such as a fire or rapid decompression, could have incapacitated the crew and passengers. The aircraft may have continued on autopilot until it ran out of fuel and crashed.